talk about?
We should talk about whatever the peeps wants to talk about. We definitely need to make sure we get a. You want to make a banner there? Oh, we're live. Hey, we got people coming in.
What's up?
Hey, we need to make a banner for the.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? We got 8 people. For the Flight Test Life, we need to get that. Whoop whoop. Where we at? Wow. Okay, that bumped. Okay, Flight Test. See, community associations, and we've only got like 3 people on there right now. The majority. The only bad thing is that the Facebook page gets quite a few, but we'll have to monitor that.
25 right now, 126 on the YouTube, and 7 from the other YouTube.
All right, so hey, what's up, guys? We are watching and we are looking at your comments because that's what this is all about. We want to react. We got dinged for reacting to what's up, Spawns? To videos that have copyright stuff. So Jeff Poole, come on, Mama's gonna shoot you.
Come on, Jeffy.
Say boop if you're cool. What does boop mean? Boop if you're cool. Boop 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 because I am cool.
Boop.
Right.
Boop.
Boop. Yeah, start the show because Wilton Smith is here. Oh, hit that like button. Thumbs up. Boop, boop, boop. Hello from South Africa. Hey, John Ross. Where'd he just go? Dang, he just left. I can't even. Oh, right there. Boom. Where at in South Africa are you? Like, are you the Republic of South Africa? We got a good friend of ours down there, Johan.
Yes.
Duval, right?
Duval.
Yes.
Duval.
Right.
Something like that.
Yeah. Hey, tell everybody why you've got this banner up here, man.
So, Flight Test Life is a new channel that we just started. It's a little tough to find because there's not a ton of videos on it, and so like it doesn't get as much traction there. But if you type in Flight Test Life on YouTube and go to your filters and click the channel filter, should pop up like right to the top.
Can they type this? Can they type this thing in right there?
Yeah, you can take that exact URL and pop that in there.
Okay.
So, anyways, all to be said, this is going to be a place where we're going to be posting some behind the scenes content, just kind of things that are going on randomly, different types of videos. But also, we're going to be we're on the Facebook on Flight Test. We're on the FTCA YouTube right now and the main channel on Flight Test YouTube right now. That's going to change. We are going to go to the Flight Test Life YouTube channel and the FTCA YouTube channel. And then we haven't figured out which other one we're going to do. It might be the Flight Test Facebook. It might not. But those are the 2 YouTube platforms that we're going to be streaming on for this podcast and for the main podcast that drops on Thursdays. So make sure you put that in your notes so you can come and hang out with us because we want everybody to come over and hang out and chill with us every week.
Can you put that in the comment box where it's a link or not?
Let's see.
Okay. Hey, so while you're trying to do that, so Matt Allen here is saying, remind us what this channel is all about. It's my first time watching. Thank you. So what this channel is all about, FT Reacts, what we want to do is we want to react to the community. We want to just interact. If you guys got questions, we answer questions as best to our ability. This isn't the technical side because Stefan and I are not the technical guys. If you have a tech question, that's really actually the best place to ask a tech question is on our forums. Go on the forums because there's a lot of great people out there in our community that has the answers for that. If you're wondering what's going on in Flight Test, like the organization and within the FTCA, the Flight Test Community Association, that's what this is all about. Like just us. Pulling back the curtain, letting you see what's happening here in our offices. I mean, it's nothing fancy. We have no set. This is all uncut, unfiltered. And yes, hopefully that answers your question.
Yes, great question.
Yeah, Betsy wants FTCA shirts. Yeah, we're we're going to be working on that.
I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I have one FTCA shirt.
I have a couple.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, we need to come up with some more designs. I've got to actually Steven Rosema, I've got some stuff for him too. He's our art guy. Yes. So we got some things for him to work on there. Hey, and you know what, Stefan, we need to get you a better camera too.
Well, this is the camera that I got from you.
I know, but look at the picture. Maybe it's just my beautiful face. Well, I just have better colors.
The light. You see what I'm saying? Like, I can turn this guy on.
Yikes! No, turn it off. Turn it off. All right, let's look at some of these questions.
Yes. Oh, JWB.
Now, this is funny. Where's Josh? Josh is actually in the other room designing planes.
I can literally look at him right now through my Facebook.
Yeah, he's that way. Josh is not in this podcast, not because we don't like Josh, but this is when's the Bixler for? Any ideas? What is that an airplane?
Yeah, I think so.
You mean like the old Bixler, like with the picture? So. Oh man,
yeah, I don't think that's going to be a thing.
I don't think it's going to be a thing.
I guess you could call the Tenant something similar to that.
The Tenant is very close to. Let me see if I pull up. Do I have any pictures here of the Tenant?
Well, you have the broken Tenant with Josh.
Let's see.
Thanks, JWB01. Appreciate the help.
Yeah. There. This is what here's the Bixler for you. This picture will never get old. I'm telling you.
No, that's the greatest picture. One of the greatest pictures of all time.
Yes, it's actually when he calls me, I cropped his face, and this is a face that pops up when he calls me. Which he called me. He was kind of ill about something the other day, and he was texting me, and I was just looking at that face. I'm like, it fits him well at the moment.
That's awesome. That the Stew Dog says, you guys should make the Naboo fighter from Star Wars next. That would be cool. Some more cool sci-fi stuff would be cool.
Hey, that's Stew Dog. Hey, give me a picture of the Naboo fighter because I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's the Star, the one that Anakin flies when he's in the bay and he shoots things down. Because I know you haven't seen it.
I have not seen it. I don't know. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I understand what you're talking about. I've actually already had this conversation with Josh, so we're already on it. We don't need to worry about Lee over there.
I'm not worried about it.
Over there, I can't poke him. I wish I could go through the side.
I duck too much.
Boom.
I'm looking for a picture of a. Oh, here's a good picture of a Tenant.
Are you guys gonna make a Mighty Mini F-16? I don't think so at the moment.
Well, it depends what he's talking about because we have like the
F-22,
right?
But he's talking about the F-16.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying like an easy or the mini.
No, I think it's more like the APAC side of things. I think he's thinking. But RC Test Fly 49, let us know if you would want to see I would call that almost like a micro at that point in time. The Easy Pack, it's kind of like micro-ish.
You think?
Well, in terms of foam board, it would be, right? Because a mini, the Easy Pack would never fly a mini that I'm aware of. So
no, yeah. If it was micro,
nano, micro, something like that. Nano.
Something like that.
Oh, in that size.
I'm trying to. I'm still working on getting that.
Here you go. When are you going to bring back the tricopter? I fly David's fan. Airborne fishing. Not anytime soon, if ever.
Why is everybody want everything that's not around? What I think the stuff that we're producing right now is pretty slick. I mean, what is there something wrong with the new stuff?
No, it's all
I'm not against old stuff. I mean,
no, absolutely not. But Jeff Poole wants to know that a lot of glare, Lee, in your office.
Shut up, Jeff. Go back to doing something. Go ask Mama for some more money.
Oh man, dude. Oh
man. I ain't got a lot of glare. I don't even have the lights on in here. I turned the lights off that way it wouldn't glare. Oh goodness gracious.
Oh, here's a quick question. What steps has the FAA outlined so far about turning the FTCA into a CBO as acknowledged by the FAA?
Okay, great question. The FAA has not come up with the requirements for a CBO. What we have done is that we've taken and gathered everything that we think that are going to be required to be in a CBO or to be a CBO, and we've just been implementing them. The main things that are are there. So with that said, we're just waiting on them to finally say, oh yeah, this is what a CBO is, and then we say, all right, we already meet all that, therefore sign off on us. So,
Correct.
Yeah. So I mean, as far as what it takes to be a CBO, we don't know exactly line by line, but all of the information that they have been kind of leaking out and putting out and everything, we meet all the criteria. Actually, we exceed the criteria in which they have on their shares.
Yeah. So good question, Matt.
Hopefully
wish we had a little bit more info on you on that for you, but
I can't wait. Yeah, I can't wait till we're able to say, hey, guess what? We are.
Yeah, when we know, you guys will know. So
yeah, for sure.
That's just how it works.
So hey, I got a picture coming up here. It's perfect. It's a picture of the Tenant when we were at the flying.
Nice.
Yeah. So. Ooh. Yeah,
little glue gobulation right there in the backside. That's Charlotte's Web. That's Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web. Yeah, and if you look at this Tenant, it doesn't look like the Bixler in this one. Maybe I can find another picture, but if you look,
that's the tractor style configuration. Yeah. The best thing about it is that it's configurable, so you can put the motor on the front, be a pusher, different wings, different tails, all the above.
Yeah, let me find another one here. About it, because I think that this here it is. I'm gonna have to export it real quick. But the configuration of the Tenant is what's really the money maker. And that's what's cool about the stem. If you guys haven't checked out the Tenant on the website, just go to the main store page, and it's right
there, the big banner at the top.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Awesome. Yeah, that's a great picture too. Thing flies like a dream.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We even made a canard version for fun, and that flew great. And then we even made a design challenge version with like a gull wing thing.
Oh, and your kids love that one.
My kids chucked that thing like almost like a football and sideways like this, and it just levels out.
Oh yeah,
like it's its job, which it kind of is. It's awesome.
Hey, so
Flight Test Life is a real thing. Like I said earlier, go on YouTube, type in Flight Test Life. Ooh, that's a good photo. And type in Flight Test Life into your search bar, and then do your filters. Once you get that, hit enter. Then go at the top left corner or middle left corner and hit the channel filter, and then go to channels, filter by channel.
Hey,
Sponzy, thanks, buddy. Subbed it. Sponzy. So yeah, Flight Test Life, search, filter for channel filter, and then you should see it right there. You might have to scroll down a couple times if you haven't already looked it up. But yeah, you should be golden.
Cool. Hey, thanks, John. Hey, John. That's a beautiful picture of you there. Other than that big M, that yellow, the yellow and blue, man. I didn't realize you were from up there.
Uh-oh.
No, John and I, we've been talking on via. I think it's the same. It's probably the same, John. We've been talking via email. So good guy, John. Yeah.
Oh, I have to touch base on this with Adam.
Okay, do it.
He's been asking this for like, I don't know, probably 3 weeks now, I think. And I touched base with him off camera. He said, how about an original B-17 part in the foam version? Adam, which kind of part are you thinking of, bro? Because I'm sure that there's a bit of heft involved with some actual real B-17 parts. So let me know in the comments here which part which part you think would be first of all accessible, but also doable.
Any info on Flight Fest Midwest? Yeah, there is info on that.
It's not happening.
I was letting you do that one because I've been the bearer. I'm always the bearer of bad news, and everybody hates me because I'm the bearer of bad news.
No, and the reason is not because we don't want to do it. That has nothing to do with it. The main reason is that like there's so much other things going on.
We got the bandwidth.
We got regular Flight Fest. We've got looking at Oshkosh as a possibility. We're looking at events that are going on here at Edgewater, crazy build days, all this kind of stuff. And so it just like this year specifically, Flight Fest Midwest just didn't make sense, for the bandwidth and timing. So we'll continue to keep an eye on it and move and groove through it. But this year, not a thing.
Ooh, hey, Radio RC, this is awesome. Yes. Anyone who wants Flurkin decals for scratch build, go to the store. Yes, they're at the store. There is something else that's going to be awesome for the Flurkin for scratch builders. What's today? Today is the 15th. Yes, tomorrow. Actually, I was planning on today, but we had a bunch of meetings happen. But I'm not bitter or anything. But tomorrow, plan on seeing the Flurkin plans on the FTCA store for purchase. Yes, they'll be up. We'll have an update for a little bit on the FTCA, kind of some of the things we're doing. We'll have any updated coupon codes, which Stefan, that comes from your area.
Yeah.
But we'll have that coming up tomorrow. But the big thing is the Flurkin build plans will be available for purchase. And I'll just tell you this: the air crew is going to have a nice little surprise come tomorrow as well.
That's sweet.
So, yeah.
Hashtag winning.
Yes.
All right. Adam Drain says we can make it happen. Small piece of aluminum. I don't think that'd be a problem. I can check with Josh Bixler and the David, see if they'd be interested in having a piece of aluminum from the good old B-17. I'll check with him. I'll let you know, Adam. Boom shalaka. What else we got going on in here, bro? Do you guys going to destroy Villius Urbanus? No, the plan is not to destroy the B-17 bomber. Actually, the plan is to use it in a combat setting with lasers and laser tag and that kind of stuff. So no explosions in terms of like fireworks or, anything of that nature. We want to keep this thing, for the most part, in one piece.
Justin, you are correct. Although I don't think if he came through my door, he'd like what's on the other side.
I thought that'd be hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, JW? Thank you, sir. Yes, we've done a couple things already with Peter Schriepel.
Yeah, we just shot fireworks with him a few months ago.
Yeah, and, we always have opportunities that will pop up to work again with Peter. We kind of keep that open-ended, so it's just part of the scenario.
Is there a printable plane that you guys fly? They can take a rough beating, something noob friendly.
Austin Hulick, that's a great question.
Yeah, I don't know about. Obviously, this isn't a printable plane, but the Tudor and is an awesome. It is printable. But if you buy the plans, that is pretty solid. I know I crashed it a ton and it still flew, but the Tenant is not printable because it has the EPS fuselage and everything. But that is definitely something that can take a beating. You put that tape
around it, it becomes like a bouncy ball, baseball bat.
Oh yeah, for sure. Awesome.
Great question.
Great.
And Also, is he meaning printable as in like 3D printable or like
I don't know.
Print cut out?
I think it's probably print cut out.
Yeah, and if it was printable 3D print, you'd have to probably fiberglass the 3D printed plane before it becomes indestructible of some kind. So, Flight Test and David are not friends anymore. JW101. That's not true.
No, not true at all. I mean, it in both Davids. I mean, David Binderstool, he's still he's friends of the family. And then we have David Jester. I can hear him talking out there right now.
Yeah, I can see him.
You can see him. I don't have that window. My window looks outside. All right, what will they do with that? With that large amount of Radio Master? Sell them.
Sell them. We have some custom transmitter that we're going to be using, which is awesome. Which you guys can get your own custom transmitter, which is sweet. It's a good question. We will be selling multiple types of transmitters, receivers, et cetera, et cetera. So there'll be multiple pieces of the Radio Master line that you'll be seeing in our Flight Test store. Also, Betsy Hildebrand, is the curriculum for the Tenant available yet?
No.
But
it will be this week.
Yes, will be this week, which is exciting.
Well, at least the light
version. Yep.
Light version will be available this week. And then the flight version should be, I would say, next week.
Yeah, I think that's a relatively good timeline to share.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's dope. Yeah, the flight is going to be done this week, so you guys can have access to that in your classrooms, in your homeschooled education, all that kind of stuff. So it's gonna be great. Hashtag winning.
Winning. So how old do you have to be a volunteer at Flight Fest? To be honest with you, there's not really an age limit as long as the kid is, I don't want to say responsible, but we're not babysitting. The volunteer is not a free babysitter, but if you're, and I would hate to say, they've got to be 13 because I've met 10-year-olds that are very responsible.
Right.
But then again, I've met 14-year-olds that aren't responsible. So, I mean, it really depends on the individual. We don't really have that age limit. So hopefully that answers your question there, URC.
Old enough to
know better.
Right. Here's a question. Mark's there. What are the hours of the Flight Test store at Edgewater? Well, I mean, I guess technically they'd be like 9 to 5.
Yeah, well,
ish.
It depends. I mean, hey, Mark. I know Mark. Mark comes out here and flies on Thursdays when we're out here. Well, it basically, like this time of year, it's only kind of by appointment only, for the fact that we don't man the store here. Right. We're here, we're upstairs, we're working. Wes is, the store manager, and he can be available, but if people just drop in all day, that doesn't work out. So if you need something, just get a hold of us. Especially, you live right up there in Ravenna, I think, too. So just get a hold of us, and we can set it up. But once the weather gets warm, especially if there's golfers, then the store will be open, because the same lady that runs the golf shop downstairs runs the hobby shop as well. So basically from sun up to sundown during that season. Yep.
Correctamundo. Beautiful.
Okay. Ooh, wait a second. Here's a really good one.
Good. Yes.
Where can we find out your community-based organization rules to ensure that we're complying with the set of guidelines for when the FAA approves the FTCA as CBO? So basically, if you go to the FTCA website, there is there's safety guidelines on there. Now, one thing you have to keep in mind, those safety guidelines are our safety guidelines that are, and we're not a CBO yet. There are no CBOs.
Correct.
Those safety guidelines fulfill what the FAA has kind of put out, and they're like hinting around to. So to answer your question, that is on our website, the FTCA.flighttest.com, or you go to hopeforthehobby.com. And if you read through those safety guidelines. They're really basic, really. So that is those are our safety guidelines. Now I say all that because when the final rule comes out, we may have to adjust them just a little bit or add just a little bit to them. I don't think there's going to be major adjustments to it. But I think that maybe there might be some FPV stuff on there. I don't know. It all depends on what the final word is. But as of now, that's where it's at. FTCA.flighttest.com. You'll find that stuff there. And as soon as we hear anything, we'll be making updates and getting that going.
Yeah.
Great question. Great question.
Love that. Here's another good one. I lost it.
Hey, what about this one here? That was the Tenant.
Is that the Tenant?
Yeah. That was one of the versions of the Tenant.
It was awesome. I laughed quite hard when I watched that.
Yeah. I know. Hey, so AJ Deerdorf, I don't know if you obviously weren't here when we first started. The technical questions like this, go to the forums, ask them that. I know, it's a flight test. They should know this. You don't want me or Stefan to answer your questions on technical stuff because you'll burn something up, blow something up. I mean, which I'm fine with, not with you, but I mean, I think it makes for good video. But, just saying.
Truth. Yeah, we love to hang out, love to talk, love to connect, fly, etc. But when it comes to the technical data, we know about this much. The rest of the crew knows about this much.
Yeah, it's like we know enough to get ourselves in trouble. Hey, put it this way: we were just talking about this today. I've got things like this sitting on my desk, which is a nice piece of equipment. I mean, this is our the VCR bundle, fully ready to roll. It's got a receiver in it. Only thing you need is just props. It's got a camera on it. It's got a transmit. It's got everything, but never flown. Probably won't ever fly by me, just because I ain't got time to do it. But I know that somebody out there right now is probably like, "Dang, I'd love to have that thing." I mean, I get it. I get it. But that's just where we're at. So some people love to fly and know a whole bunch about it, and then some people have to make it possible for others can do that. Right. I think that's where we fall in there, which is okay. Not complaining at all.
No, 100%, right.
Yeah,
that's just how it works, you know.
Okay. Hey, will there be plans for Flurkin? Yeah, you missed that one. Which is okay. Tomorrow they should be dropping on the FTCA site for purchase on that store. So hopefully y'all love it.
Here you go. Very nice. And that takes me to a question. What do you do with stuff you'll never fly again?
It depends who you ask. If you ask Josh Bixler, which I love him to death, he's not only my boss, he's been a dear friend for many, many years.
Yes.
He is a hoarder, and he will hold on to anything he can. For instance, I'm sure he probably still has that plane in his possession.
I'm looking out my window so I can see
it. Or you're picturing it. I mean, you know it. So Josh likes to hold on to a whole bunch of planes. That's okay. But when certain other people get a hold of those planes, we like to get rid of them. We have sold them, some of them, like in our open house in April. We have an open house, and that's like a big garage sale kind of thing we'd have up at Pilot Institute. We've sold some of our old planes. There's others that we kind of will donate here and there, but I mean, everything I guess can be for sale, if need be.
Like I said, I think it's not a clear cut, dry answer to that.
No, not at all.
Because we do giveaways. We do.
You cannot say do on television.
We do giveaways. We do paid scenarios where people come and buy things, like you said, open house. But sometimes we hang them up. right? Some like
Oh, yeah,
you'll see here in the shop that and even behind us here and up in the walls and all that kind of stuff that we have different airplanes hanging on the wall for decoration purposes. But then, like I said, when we get to that open house, sometimes those come down because we know we're making 10 more here in the next year or so that we got to make room for. So there's always opportunities to have things move on to other areas of life, whether that be people, places, etc. So
yeah, I mean, some people like it, some people don't. I mean, some people really want. When I say that, I mean some people really like some of the planes. So if you really like a plane, you really want it, and you at the end of the day, you want to make a nice donation to the FTCA. As the FTCA director, I will advocate on your behalf with FT. Also being the director of business operations and everything here, I can discuss with myself and my counterpart, which is this this guy, trying to figure out which way to push or point, and we can make things happen. So yeah, hey Matt, man, you're asking some really good questions. Considering it's winter, have you guys considered making indoor flying series? We were just up. That's that picture that I sent here.
Yeah,
that was up at a indoor place. We've got we have some content that was there.
And if you're looking at a gymnasium, you're probably looking at something like an easy first flyers or easy.
This is I mean, because John was a Michigan.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry. I can't say it.
Man. This is how it works.
I'm sorry. We're just real.
But I don't even know what I was saying.
I don't know. When is the next Tenant build video coming out? All the build videos should be out, shouldn't they? I will find that answer for you right now.
Right now. Listen, it's coming in hot. It's coming in hot, people. Listen, he's all about results, making sure it happens. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Come on, son.
Yeah.
What's that? What's the verdict?
They're all out. All of them are already out.
Nikhil,
I mean, Noah just I thought I was gonna have to resuscitate him. Yes, they are. So we brought him back to life.
Back to life, back to reality.
Oh yeah.
Love it,
so I'm guessing they're asking Flight Texas, like a flight test.
Flight Fest Texas. Well, we had one a while back, 2018. Was that 2018? 18?
I wasn't here then. I was just.
Yeah. It was a good one, by the way. I really enjoyed it. It was a nice time. I actually met one of my good friends there. Still good friends to this day. But anyways, Flight Fest Texas, great time. Not happening this year.
Probably not.
Don't know if it's ever going to happen again. Honestly, we'll decide whether or not we're going.
That is cruel.
Well, it's not Texas. It's just like remote locations across the country. We're still reevaluating whether that's monetarily a good thing, right? Because it takes a lot of time and energy and effort to do remote flight fests. And secondly, if we even have the bandwidth and the time able to do that. So we'll keep everybody posted. As we know, you'll know. But no current plans for remote flight fests besides Flight Fest Midwest.
Yeah,
maybe later. So, yeesh. That's how we roll.
That was a long answer for no.
Listen, you know what you get with me, yeah?
Yeah. Hey, can we have free plans again, please?
Yes, there's 70 different designs on the website right now. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, if you have built all 70 of them and can show me every single one that you built and flown, then we'll talk about giving you a free plan. But come on, man! Like there are plenty of free plans out there. We cannot give away plans free anymore because of many different reasons. We're not getting into it again today. It's just people abuse it, and we are still making the plans available at a very reasonable cost. And I'm not, Josh, I'm not making fun of you or anything. It's just we can't do it, and there's plenty of content out there that you can find out reasons why. So love you. Keep it going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can there be a RC crawler event including flight test crawler, folks? We have a crawler course here at Edgewater.
We have crawler events throughout the spring and the summer and the fall.
Oh yeah, they're actually pretty interesting.
Yeah,
because those guys and gals, they get really into it. Man, they're up there and just intense. You would think they were flying a $10,000 aircraft or something, but that's good.
Dude, it's sweet. I crawled for the first time last year, like actual crawl, like figure out all the technical points. And I had a blast. It was a little nerve-wracking, to be honest with you, because I'm a competitive dude. But it was a whole lot of fun. I tell you what, if you go backwards, you get deducted. If you hit a tennis ball, you get deducted. If you fall over, you get deducted points. So, or you add points, whatever it is. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It was a good time.
Interesting.
Yes.
Lee, can we talk about FTEZ? What do you want to talk about? We have FTEZ. Lots of them. They're fun to fly.
Easy first flyers, jets, space flyers, basics bundle packs.
Yeah.
Those are all the different types of and there'll be more coming at some point in time. But those are the current offerings right now. They're great. Let's be honest with ourselves. If you are trying to get into flying anything, the easy kind of pack, the easy bundles, etc., easy first flyers, those are the way to go because it's so light. You're not going to hurt anything. Super easy to build, quick to get into it. Also cheap as all get out. I mean, yeah, it's like the quickest price point to get into the hobby that I've seen.
Oh, it definitely is. I mean, and the Tenant isn't far behind.
No, you're right. Exactly. The only thing with the Tenant, you have a little bit larger price point with the transmitter.
True that. And we're working on that solution as well. Yes. So Kyrie's asking a question here.
Will there be a spare/replacement fuse for the Tenant like there is for the Explorer? So when you buy a Tenant, whether it's a light or a powered or whatever, you'll get the foam fuselage right there, hot wire cut. You can see it here. And then you'll get your foam board, wings, tails, etc. And there'll be an extra sheet for a design challenge on your own to mess with as well. You will not get a spare replacement fuse in your Tenant kit. You would essentially have to buy a replacement fuse, etc. Later. That'll be an added cost if you want to call it that. But they're going to be what, 20, what are they, $23 for the entire kit
for the Tenant Light.
For the light,
$22.99. It's on the store. For the Tenant Flight is $33.99, and then the Powered is $99.99. Yeah. So we are going to here in the near future piece it out where you can buy a replacement fuselage. You don't automatically get one, but you will be able to purchase that. What we want to do though is we're trying to get as many kits out right now, and all those fuselages are going in the kits. And then once we get really caught up on that, then we'll be able to get the fuses out themselves, and they'll show up on the store on the Tenant page and everything.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, and Matthew Allen, who's that? I'm asking because I'm hosting a STEM event. We usually make chuck lighters. I wanted to show a bit of RC off. We got some easy stuff ready and wanted to make sure I was choosing wisely. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the easy lines.
But even easy line, Tenant, you know what I mean? Depending on how much room you have, you might not, if you have a big gymnasium, you could, I don't know. You think you could fly the Tenant in the gymnasium, Lee? Not you personally.
Not me personally. I think it'd be. No, I don't think so. I think it'd be a little bit too big, too fast for.
You could do the gliders though.
Oh,
you could do the Tenant Light in a gymnasium, no problem.
Yeah.
You're golden. You are golden.
Yes, yes. I have a seat that looks like the Flurkin. It's awesome, ain't it?
Yes, he does. I mentioned that to you. Was that Monday or was that last week?
I actually have a picture. I'll have to find it of one of the first Flurkins, the black and orange ones, sitting in my chair because it all matched. Yes. How do you get a job like you guys? It depends on what you mean by how do you get a job like Stefan and I, or like the creative minds out there.
Yeah, like us bums, or the guys that actually do things.
Yeah, we're just the nerds behind the nerds. We help make it possible so they can fly planes. Which is, again, we're not complaining. We love them.
They do a really good job.
Yeah.
But anyways, to answer your question, Nikhil, we've got a great team. We've got a great group of people that God has really handpicked to, put in place for everything that we're currently doing. Does it mean that it'll stay this exact same amount of people forever? No. And so when there are opportunities that pop up, we'll make sure that we make that available to the community to know when we're looking to hire and that kind of stuff. And you guys obviously will be the first to know through social media, through different platforms that we'll kind of share that on. Nothing right now as of yet, but you never know.
Yeah. Dude, I'm just looking at I must be way behind on all these comments.
Depends on where you're at.
Ever going to come to a field show in Missouri?
Do a field show.
Yeah. That is definitely on the to-do list because we obviously we have our great friend out there, John Overstreet. And yeah, so the answer is yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Nerd support staff.
We're the nerd support staff.
We're like
should we get t-shirts?
Yeah. We know what kind of support it is. All right. If there's should probably say,
is there
a site layout for Flight Fest yet? There's not a site layout yet. And the reason being is, one, we're adding another build tent. So instead of just the 2 big build tents and then the STEM tent and everything, we're actually having 3 build tents plus the STEM tent. So we're gonna have 4 tents. But we also, something else we have to do is with our local government stuff or whatever, we have to map out all the camping areas and everything. So long story short and long answer, no, we don't have it yet. It's not going to change.
I'm rubbing off on you, Lee.
I know. Rubbing off. I know it. That's the preacher coming out of me too. No, we don't have one. We don't have it yet, but it'll be very soon.
It's coming.
Ben Harvey. Hey guys, what's up, man?
Yeah, you are. You're really behind, bro.
I'm telling. I'm trying to take in all, and I'm trying to give everybody the attention that they need.
Hey, can I give you some attention?
No. Sure.
Because I need to share this. That's a sweet mustache, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a sweet mustache.
It's about as long as my wife will let me get it. It's funny because if you look at my dad has a mustache, but it goes all the way down here, but it's all gray. So
with the handlebars?
Oh yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Will the Giant B-70 be a traveling circus act? No, but yes. It will be at Flight Fest. At least that's the plan, as long as it doesn't go down in a blaze of glory. But yeah, we're planning on taking it a couple of different places if it travels well.
No, we're not.
We're gonna take it to Flight Fest.
That one place. We're gonna take it to one place.
What if it goes to Oshkosh? What if it goes to John?
It's not. No, it's not. Hey, let's go to the next question.
He doesn't know.
Are they answering questions and comments? Hello, Haley. My daughter. Oh, hey, come here, Haley. Come here. So y'all are asking about how do you get to have jobs like us? Say hi. Hi. This is my daughter. She works at Flight Test, so you got to be part of the family too, right?
Either family or drafted in.
Yes, drafted in. We've adopted you in, all right?
That's right.
Are they answering questions from comments here on Facebook or from different channels? There's 3 different channels we're answering questions on.
Flight Test Facebook, FTCA YouTube, and Flight Test Main YouTube.
How was work? Good.
Got John's planes in.
Oh, we got John's planes in.
Martini.
They're back.
Okay, wait, no, okay. Breaking news. Hey, you can come in too. Hey,
what's the breaking news? I want to know.
In my office. Hey, we got Noah in here too. This camera up here, yeah.
Oh, that, okay.
Yeah, it's the newlywed couple.
What's up?
So news coming in. Breaking news. We have planes in. John's planes in.
Yes.
Look at that. You guys heard it here first. Which ones came in?
T-28.
All right, so Haley works down in manufacturing. The T-28s. Oh.
F-16s.
F-16s. What else?
The Annies.
Annie. Oh, A&2s. Yeah.
And some of the Sky FX P-40s and T-28s.
Dang. That's awesome.
All the
So Haley, so you've been, what is it, like week 3 now? 2, 3? 2?
Yes.
Hey, Liz.
Hi, babe.
And all the boys.
And the boys.
Hey,
My
on week
boys.
2 here, Haley, how are you liking now working at Flight Test?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, you can have lunch with your husband?
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome.
By the way,
Yes, sir.
This is this just happened.
Okay.
So the wings
Oh.
of the B-17.
Okay. Hey, look, you're seeing it here now.
This is an exclusive.
Exclusive. Look, I got to get it close. Wait, which way we go?
There you go.
There it is.
Can you get- Boom.
Look at those wingdings.
Awesome.
That's David in the middle if you guys aren't aware.
Cooter said, hey, buddy, call me when you leave Lee's office.
Will do.
All right. See you guys.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. See, that's the thing is just awesome about you get the behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, that's right. I was gonna answer this question.
Go ahead.
What happened to Alex? And so no one's
Aliens abducted him.
right. So Chuck Martini, this is for anybody else that asks as well. So if you haven't checked out the channel in a minute, you'll see that there's been a little bit of a change, not only in the content style, but also with some of the content attendees, if you would call. Alex has since moved on to a different job. He works with the Google Wing project. They're actually making some really cool content on their own YouTube channel about the behind the scenes and what goes on in delivery drone and whatnot. So he's out there working for them. He's still here in Ohio, but he's doing that. This was about just over a year ago or so, I think, from what I understand. So he's been doing that for about a year now. So definitely give him some love. Go check out that channel as well. See what they got going on. But yeah, he's no longer here. Same with Austin. If you guys haven't seen, he's also moved on to a different location job here in Ohio as well.
Dude, this would be with the B-17. This would be awesome.
Yes,
we've got the river out here, and we do the river run. What if we made a dam and made it where we could drop dam? I mean, that would be right up. That would be right up Noah's alley. I would even like that. I mean, that would put good use.
Yeah, the what do they call that? The water would have to be fairly high, though. Yeah.
For what?
To like drop things and hit things.
Oh, it depends on how good of a drop you are, I guess.
I mean, Josh Bixler is as good as to get, I hear.
Well, he could probably do it inverted.
Well, no, I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, it wouldn't work that way?
Yeah, because the bomb would be on the top then.
I get it, blah, blah. I'm just joking. Dang, dude.
It's funny, dude. That's funny. Oh, here you go.
Okay.
What happened to the A10? I'll
What
tell you right
A10?
now.
Oh, goodness.
It is right there, guys.
And for sale.
Yeah, right. What did you the guy ended up oh, that's a little low.
Yeah.
What was the offer on that last time we talked?
It was like $5,000 or something.
$5,000, yeah.
Yeah.
The current offer on that is about $5,000.
And they have to. That does not include shipping. So
yeah, we'd either have to like slice and dice and ship it to you, or I don't know. Honestly, yeah, if you want it shipped, that'd be a little odd. But you probably would just want to bring like a giant trailer and pick this sucker up. So, but hey, we're fine with suitors coming to grab it and pay for it. We're fine. Let us know. Make an offer.
Right.
Just no crash.
Yeah. Well, we got in trouble for doing that. So we got to
figure it out, though. I think we can.
Yeah.
I think we can figure it out, and we'll do some more here in the near future. We'll just have to work through how we do them. We can't do. So the one that was the issue was a crash compilation that had somebody's footage in it, and we got flagged because it was in our stream that we uploaded. So just Google flagged it. The user said yes, and then it just spiraled out of control from there. So we'll figure that out. Some crash reactions will be back. If it's your own footage and you upload it to the forum page and it's your footage, we have no problem with that. That'll never get flagged. Boom.
This is cool here, and I think being that we've been on here a while too, you need to make your announcement about the FT Life.
Yes. All right. So to answer this first one, we used to back in the day. We used to have all the build videos, and every piece of content would come on the Flight Test main channel. Since 3 years ago, 3 or so, maybe even longer, we built the Flight Test Tech channel. So if you ever check that out, definitely go check that out. Flight Test Tech is the name on YouTube. And we decided to post all of our kind of tech and longer form build videos and updates and that kind of stuff on that channel. So that's where you'll find, like it says here, the Tenant builds. Thanks AirTech 8 Industries. On top of that, for everybody that's still in the stream or wasn't here earlier, we will be no longer streaming this podcast. So after this week, we will no longer be streaming this podcast or the main channel podcast on the main Flight Test YouTube. It will now be on your FTCA YouTube, which it already currently is. And it will also be on the Flight Test Life YouTube channel, which is a new channel that we created for some behind-the-scenes content and different forms of content that just don't make it out to the community ever because they're just not able to be posted there. So Flight Test Life, FTCA, both of those YouTube channels, and then probably Flight Test Facebook as well at this point. So those are the 3 that you can reach us at starting next week.
Love it.
That's right, Spawns. There's never enough build tents.
Yeah,
I'll be honest. We could probably have 5 or 6 build tents, and they would be full. I'm pretty confident in that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Because people are just building at their campsites then at that point, which is all right. You guys should fly the B-17 at Flight Fest with guinea pig escort fitted for bombs and drop bombs during an evening patrol. That seems very in-depth. Like, seems like a lot going on.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm about it, but I'm not all about it.
Right.
Only because that seems like there's a lot of work to be done in that. Where are the guinea pigs coming from? That's the question. Da-da-da-da-da-da. So, Lee.
Sir.
What about any how about, I'm not sure if this is a good time to do this, but what do you think about taking the next minute or two to update people on maybe some events that are coming out here up here at Edgewater coming up here in the near future?
All right.
Maybe the first couple or 2 or 3 that we're going to have, just so everybody is aware.
Yeah, and we do have some events coming up, and you can go to the Edgewater Air Park website, and they are on there. But in April, the end of April, we've got the open house.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of just like it is a clean out the barn type sale we have, but it's also flying, and we had some vendors here last year, so that's always a good time. May, we've got the Wings over Edgewater, which is going to be huge this year. Jason McQuiston, down our manufacturing guy, he's going to be in charge of that, or is in charge of that, and is doing really, really well. Will there be women at these events? Yeah, absolutely. There's lots of moms and wives,
yeah,
daughters. Yeah, absolutely. I know my wife's going to be there, and my daughters will be there, so I definitely know that there's going to be women. Then we got Flight Fest coming up in June, so that's always something big. Then July we got kind of open right now. We're working on a few things. And then that goes into August, and then in September we got Wings at Work, which is also bad out here as well. Yep. So hello FPV, you're getting blocked because we don't talk like that here, buddy. Sorry, dude. But yeah, I mean, there's always something going on. Every weekend there's something going on, or there's some type of flying going on here at Edgewater in the in the warm season, the flying season. So
yes,
that's it.
Truth. Thanks for updating us, bro. I figured people want to know what's going down here if they wanted to come and hang out this year. Also, Edgewater. If you guys don't know, I know I've said this to a couple of different people. Edgewater is open to the public year round, right? So doesn't mean that we're accessible year round and every day because we're working. But in terms of the air park and what it has to offer, that is open year round. So we have the flight crew out here that help and do things, as well as, like I said, if you got a plane or a car, you want to come and hang out and fly and drive around, please come out and hang out and use the place. That's what it's here for.
Right. So there is a phone number you can call if you go to the store and scroll all the way down at the bottom. There's an 800 number there that you can call for support on the Aura 5. One of the things we ask, like if questions about anything, like check out the videos first. That's why there's a lot of videos. If you can't get your answer there, feel free to call.
Yeah, and that phone number also is at the top. So if you come to the top middle left portion of the site as well, so you don't have to actually scroll down. It's right at the top left there.
Yep.
Boom.
So hey, we're getting at time here. I know there's still questions coming in. Sorry about all that. Just tune in next time. We will be, remember, on the Flight Test Live channel.
Yep.
On next Tuesday. So the same time next Tuesday. But this Thursday we'll be back. We'll still be on the main channel this Thursday on our main podcast, but we'll be saying the same things as well. So
Yep. So we'll be moving both podcasts to those channels. So make sure you check out. And Jackson Cole, just the last one. We'll be still doing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And we'll update you if those days change for some odd reason, like with meetings, or we almost had to change it to tomorrow for this one because we had different meetings happening today. We're glad we got it in. We'll keep you all posted on that. But yes, Dan G, it is free to come to Edgewater. It's open to the public year round. The only thing you'd have to pay for is if you decided to camp overnight and do things like that. That's really the only thing. Or if you buy food at our restaurant downstairs at the HQ. So
you do have to sign a waiver. Make sure you sign the waiver and everything, but you can get that all on the website.
Yes, indeed.
So cool, man. I'm sorry, guys. We got to go. Boss is going to yell at us. We got to get back to work.
Always. We're having too much fun, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, guys. You have a great afternoon, and I'll leave you with this.